Hello everyone, this is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I wanted to thank you all for joining me on the 12th episode of my long-form Let's Play of The Outer Worlds. Now, if you're new to this series, I am doing what you call a bad ending playthrough of the game with a dumb, rude, corporate shill of a man named Bob, who is likely going to betray all the good folks of Halcyon. If this is your first time with this series, thank you for joining. You can find a link to the playlist in the description down below. Otherwise, sit back and relax. In our previous episode, we took out a rather noxious ne'er-do-well in the back base with a penchant for pyrotechnics, fixed a regulator to stop the Groundbreaker from boiling her people alive, finally let Felix talk us into adopting him, and got ourselves a shiny new whacking stick. Today, it's time to get to know our new crewmates, Ellie and Felix, a little better, and take on a few missions away from the Groundbreaker. Gotta make some serious scratch if we want that special nav key. So, let's take a moment to polish our tossball sticks and cue that intro.
All I need is me, myself, and I. Hey, hey. Sometimes I wish I was somebody else. I was somebody else. I go my own way. Don't care what you say.
Alright, as mentioned, we're going to go ahead and see what conversation offerings we have for our companions here. Also, we'll double check on the vicar, since it's been a little while since I talked to him as well, and we actually finished up part of his mission. Let's go ahead and talk to Ellie first.
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call, and whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
Do we know anything about who... Or actually, no, I got a dumb answer, so maybe it's nothing. Maybe the call was an accident.
You're saying he walked into a communications tower, turned on the transmitter, held down the talk button, and sent half a message by accident?
You act like you've never done something like that. Let's not judge.
Oh, I'm judging all right. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us. Something on your mind?
If we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
Inventive, I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
You weren't joking about being a pirate.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
Your casual outlook on legality.
Gotta figure out how to work that into my aesthetic. Maybe a pair of earrings? I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
As long as you know I've never been much of a rule follower.
Makes two of us, Captain.
I was hoping to know something more personal about you.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Where are you from? How'd you get into this line of work?
Oh, come on. That stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Aww.
No complaints here.
Alright. And how about you, Felix?
Good to see you, boss.
So how'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
Wow, really?
No, boss, not really. I was what's the word? Deflecting. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
At least you weren't obliged to anyone else. You were free.
Stowaways ain't free. We were just as trapped as anybody else. We didn't belong in the system, but we still had to live in it. We still had to play by the board's rules. Imagine spending your whole life looking out at the stars and knowing you could never aspire to be anything more than a box hauler. That's what it's like.
You're making excuses. If you applied yourself, you could have done better.
Applied myself to what? I ain't got a head for numbers and figures, so engineering wasn't gonna pick me up. And sublight's got no use for a scrawny back bays kid. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Felix, you can't just attack your own foreman.
Yeah, I hear you, boss. Sounds like I was out of line, right? Swinging on my own foreman like that. But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
Oh, I don't know. I've had plenty of practice bludgeoning people.
That's what I like about you, boss. You got a mean swing. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Please, Felix, if I hadn't picked you up, you'd probably be in a prison cell.
Oh, yeah. I had a prison cell back on the Groundbreaker. Carved my name on the wall. I wonder if it's still there. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going. Good to see you, boss.
Okay, so there's that. And as we get new people, we get new areas. Well, this is not new, but we do have... Did we actually look at these? Things have been found in the digestive system of a common Rapidion. Intact cans of Spacer's Choice Saltuna, other small Raptidons, bottle of purpleberry wine, bit carts, the remains of last season's Auntie Cleo's darlings. If I hadn't read that before, that was funny. Okay, and here we've got... Whose room is this? Scissors for gauze, scalpels for wounds, and handheld laser wands for flawless complexion. It's gotta be Ellie. Bullet-riddled leather jacket. It's distressed. Yes, it is. Okay. Old Saber. What doesn't kill you gives you tetanus. Mysterious bottle of hooch for disinfecting equipment. Probably. Anything else in here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Excuse me. Somebody likes Purpleberry. A lot. Felix's journal. Figured I should start writing my thoughts down just in case I ever start losing my mind. Felix. These tossball cards have seen better days. The ones that aren't scratched or creased are suspiciously greasy. Ew. Okay. In praise of arson. This contraband collection of essays by anonymous anarchists calls for a total destruction of the corporate establishment and the apparatus of oppression. The book looks like it's never been opened. Dissident Hunter, Special Edition. Can Agent Khan rescue Auntie Cleo from the clutches of the Weekenders? Signed by the two of the greatest players in the league, Chiron and Cameron Fraser. Hammersmith invites you to come see the greatest tossball backs of all time. Tossball stick. Violence is not the answer. Violence is the question. The answer is yes. Felix. Okay, so that's all there. And let's talk to... Make sure to... I think we've gone all over these. Yeah, we've done that one. Done that one. Okay, so...
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Okay, so nothing new from the Vicar. And Parvati's room. Oh, hey! Look! Oh, that little guy we picked up earlier. Okay, looks like we've done everything here. Still need to get his parts. I wonder.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
I see that green light, Missy. You're lying. Okay. But anyways. Okay, nothing new there. So yeah, let's go ahead and actually let's go ahead and check out that particular location. So we got the relay we need to go to. Can't go to Monarch yet, or we can. No, we or yeah. All right, so still on landing pad.
Destination reached. Scylla.
And was there anything else in Scylla we needed to do? He's on Monarch. Okay. Roseway. So we need. Okay. So we got a lot of stuff in Roseway. There's the science weapon on Scylla, and there is the solution Vital. Alright, let's do it. So we got a science weapon we can do, and we need to find the good doctor. Oh, that's right. I was going to tinker with and modify. Let's see. Since we got everybody's now, let's just see how we're doing for modifications first. Anybody missing any weapon modifications? No. How about armor? Yeah, only him, but I don't have one, so. And tinkering. Well, we do want to repair everything. What we'll do is we will do everything up to at least 200. Okay, and we'll do the same with with the actual armor. I won't do that with the basics. Okay, and we'll probably upgrade Felix. Well, actually, we're very likely going to find upgrades for Felix and Ellie here. In fact, that's who I'm going to take along. All right. All right, so there's not much going on here. Yeah, it looks big and interesting. Let's see. Okay, so this is only to
Ord had an asteroid mining operation out here. I wonder what happened to him.
This is the right place if you want to trade contraband, or hide smuggled goods, or do anything fun, really.
Okay, not seeing any enemies so far, but... I'm not seeing much here. Excuse me. Okay, so the guy we're looking at there, and let's see what the science weapon shows. Science weapon. Right over there. Okay, so. And then let's see, where is our other guy? He's over here. So, yeah, we can go over here and go over there. That works. We'll go for the science weapon first. But first, before we do that, let's check out this area. Anything interesting about this vendor? Well, yeah, might as well get them decent armor. All right. Okay, something's over here.
Got it. Heads down.
No, not much commentary to go on off of here, but gotta be careful. Of course, they can't hear me talking, so I don't know why I'm worried about talking. But okay, so I wonder if they all must be up there. Makes it a little bit easier, at least. Okay. Nothing up ahead, other than a dead combat drone, which is always encouraging. And nothing up here, so it's all up there. Come on, where are you guys?
Can't do that.
Where'd you guys go? Okay, there you are.
On my way back!
Okay. Okay, not so... I was thinking I was going to go up against something a little bit rougher than that. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Watch this!
Here we go! How about that?
Okay, if you don't want to come to me. Forget it. There. All right. Oh, it got a little bit hairier than I expected. That's okay. And you guys somehow teleported to me from up here.
That was, huh? Let's go say hello.
Here we go.
But yeah, it looks like it's time for me to get rid of that gun.
You bees are sublight. Guess Lily I was trying to expand.
Nasty way to go.
Oh, it definitely has a point. Okay. Okay, now we jump up in that like I was hoping. Okay. That's fine. Let's check over here. Anything I can do over here? Nothing in there. Oh, here we go. Y'all got anything in here for me? Ooh. That's a resounding no, but let's see what's upstairs. Really dark is what it is. Okay, that's a little bit better. All there. And we could sleep if we wanted to. Okay. There we are. In fact, let's see if we've got anything better than my current gun, because it doesn't like my gun, so it was very low power, and it really is. Let's see. 25, 29, 48. Okay, yeah. We'll go ahead and swap over. You use light, so we'll be throwing away everything but light for now from here on out. And we'll, once we get to it, or we can go back to the workbench and make it electric. See. Alright, so change that to Magda Zapp. I might as well repair everything. Did I get you? Nope. Alright. Let's go down. Okay, we'll go along there and head over there. Oh, that's right. That way we're pointed towards the right area. So it can be a little bit of walking from here on out. More vending machines. Woot. Don't need to worry about you for right now. Anything interesting over here? Not really. Excuse me again. Okay, we'll head to the road. Because nothing ever bad happens while you're on the road. So it's a terraformer that we see in the background there, and that's this massive structure. It's a terraformer. It seems to be in a bit of disrepair. Captain's log, independent freighter, Cat's Meow. Our scanners caught movement on the fringes of Scylla. Haven't seen anything since, but I get the impression we're being followed. I ordered engineering to go dark and drift cold for the next several hours. We should be indistinguishable from space debris. Should, famous last word. Why do I feel like someone is targeting us and knows what to look for? If that's true, then we're already dead. Interesting. Oh, I see someone ahead. Yeah, it's Outlaws.
What the? What was that?
What's up, boss?
Yep, doing just fine. Piece of outlaw there. Oops. Okay, you're not marked, so... Oh, he's no longer... Oh no, he took him out. Uh-oh. I'm getting my butt handed to me. Both got yourselves pretty banged up. Almost feel sorry for that outlaw. Almost. Not really. Ooh, what are you? Probably dangerous. Your latest physical exam is overdue.
Someone has been keeping up with the exercise.
Oh, that's just morbid. Oh, I don't have enough yet. Okay, what are we gonna upgrade next? Actually, I want to get to 70, so there we go. And then we get perks. What perks do we want? Okay. Why not? Science weapon damage.
Teach me that.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, that's where I came from with the ship, so... Alright, let's go around this guy. See if there's anything over here. Oops.
Place never even had a bar. No wonder it's abandoned.
Maybe it's haunted. We should look around.
Okay, I'm seeing garbage. Place we can go there, but let's... Alright, not much to go off of here. Not much to loot either. Well, that was relatively boring. Okay. General store here. Can we get inside?
Processing.
Here we go!
Get on!
Oh, well, that wasn't good. And it's been a long time since I saved. How long has it been since I've saved? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, whew. Okay. That's... Whew. Okay. That's a little bit better. Since we know it's coming this direction.
Unexpected.
You want some of this?
Okay, that went a lot better this time. Yeesh. Can't believe how badly that went. I can believe, I just don't want to believe.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Darn right I do. All right. Continuing on. So we went in there. Let's check out this. Looks like it's a door that will not open. Okay. A vendor. Huh, might as well see if it's got anything fun. Nope, not really. Go ahead and sell. Okay, what we're looking for is going to be in here. There we go. We see it, but let's go through and... Oh, okay, just making sure. Mandibular Rearranger. Alright, so, use of this terminal for leisure activity is a violation of Employee Indenture Contract Clause 227.1c. Time theft fines will be levied accordingly. Messages. All messages sent and received by this terminal are property of Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Personal messages may be sent with supervisor's approval. Cost of personal messages will be deducted from employee's salary. Okay, preliminary survey results. From Thackeray, B. To Evers, L. Celia, preliminary survey results. We've completed our initial survey, and I have to admit that your hunch was right. I owe you lunch next time I'm on Terra 1. We barely started our survey before we uncovered a mineral vein with high densities of yttrium and scandium. There's a limit to how much my team can extract in these pressure suits. Get us a terraformer and some prospecting mechanicals, and this little venture of ours is going to make us all rich. Hope the weather on Terra 1 isn't getting you down. I hear our permanent facility on Hephaestus is almost ready for habitation. Hey, thank you for rushing us that replacement part, Linda. My team got the former repaired, and it's busy churning out O2 again. Did you have to send one loaded with seed stock? Darn grasses are triggering my allergies. Survey efforts continue. That initial vein ran dry quicker than we hoped, but we're getting promising results from other locations. Density of scandium lower than first sight, but yttrium still at respectable levels. We had a board team out here last week scanning for signals from the Hope. We could all get the results. Guess the results from how unhappy they looked. It's been 3 years since the board classified this ship as missing. You'd think we'd be over it by now. Congratulations on your promotion. Youngest full VP in company history. Just promise me you won't promote that drillbit Needham to replace you. Bad news, Len. All the sites within the former dome have run dry. The mechanicals are bringing back good samples from beyond the retention field. I'll be sending you a requisition for a hauler to relocate the terraformer closer to the new sites. My team heard that you arranged for some circus time traveling show to stop by at our base. It was a big boost to morale. We can't wait for some entertainment out here. Thackeray, your request for a site relocation on that useless rock is denied. You've had over a year to generate a profit. If you haven't done it by now, it's not going to happen. And Everest is too busy to hide your incompetence. I don't want to hear any of your absurd excuses either. The terraformer failure was bad enough, but this drivel about Primals running loose and damaging your equipment is the limit. The utter limit, do you hear? Operations at your site are terminated effective immediately. I've got a new site in mind for you. One of the rocks orbiting Hephaestus. Temps are cool 170C. You'll love it. Needham. So apparently Needham did get promoted. Logs. All logs written and stored in this terminal are the property of Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Employee logs are subject to review by management and security at any time without prior notice. Happy birthday, Julia. A visiting board team reminded me of the date. We should be celebrating your 42nd birthday today. I try and get you drunk with the latest Rizzo's concoction. You turn up your nose and say it was nowhere near as good as Earth wine. I don't know where you are, big sis. It's been 13 years since you entered hibernation. Since the Hope started its journey. I don't know what happened, why you never got here. If the architect is kind, you didn't suffer. I think about you all the time. Every time one of the big interstellar conveyors blazes past, I look up and hope. Whoever named that darn ship should take a walk in the ether. I'm so sorry. I never should have convinced you to sign the indenture contract and join me in Halcyon. I'll never stop thinking about you, Jules. Please forgive me. Reminder, ask about Sublight. Ask Linda for info on the Sublight Company. That freighter captain claimed to work for them. Very strange ship, no corporate branding or colors. The captain didn't wear an approved uniform. Dealing with him left me feeling out of sorts. Had some interesting items for sale, though. Can't shake the feeling that they fell off the back of a conveyor. That captain sold Harris something called the Rearranger, then left before we discovered the darn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is a number of bits in Harris's cart. Looks like some strange tech. Maybe a scientist could make something of it. Yeah, let's take a look at our new Rancher. Mandibular Rearranger. Science weapon. This weapon was created by an unknown and possibly quite deranged scientist. Exactly how it works and why is a mystery. And it has never been duplicated. So they mentioned a circus in town. That should be interesting. Okay, so now we'll check over here. So apparently all the Primals were from a circus of some sort. Sealed. Won't even open. Sealed usually means we can come back to it at some point and get in. That's just locked for the time being. That or you come out from it. Okay. So that takes care of that. We've got the science weapon now. So now we'll go after that. So looks like the most direct route. We can stop by there, go through the terraformer, and then over here. Does mean we're going to go against some more primals, but hey, why not, right? Definitely need to beef you two up. We're getting our butts kicked. Oh, this blunt weapons thing is really not working out well. But oh, okay, so check one thing here. Okay, and so that's our next move. Yep, there's a little bit of what looks like a cave over here. Bet you that's what that marker's for. No, it's a little out. That's no, but caves are interesting. Okay, looks like someone camped out here. What are you? Tremor cleaver, okay. Energy cell. Looks like there should be some... Oh.
Salutations. This unit's primary function is excavator. Owner, Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Other functions include dialogue, limited, current, active commands, excavation. That is all.
What are you excavating?
This unit is removing rock matter in search of minerals, metals, and other forms of matter designated valuable.
So you're a prospector.
Brevity identified. Affirmative. This unit could discuss excavation at greater length, but does not wish to strain its daily charge. Thank you for your consumer loyalty, Junior Excavator. This unit will store this exchange in its memory banks, always. Greetings, Junior Excavator.
Well, let's put you out of your misery. Aw. I was hoping you'd have some sort of loot for me at least. Oh well. Always worth it. That still gets me XP. Looks like my armor's seeing a little bit of damage. How are we doing? Oh, we're fine. Okay, so map marker's right up here somewhere. Let's do it.
Heads up!
Anyone out?
Out of my way! Ellie's down! Everyone all right?
Okay, still didn't get anything here from it. There is a map marker here, so something is here. Gotta be, no, okay, so it's over here. Okay, so that's, okay, so that is the map marker. Okay, so it's not anything special. Could have sworn it would be. That's alright. Yeah, we can do that. Just to be safe. And thankfully, them taking damage doesn't seem to downgrade anything.
Hard to imagine leaving something as expensive as a terraformer lying around.
Wonder what it'd take to knock this over.
At least it's still working, so we can actually breathe. There's definitely that. And I'm sure that's going to be... Yeah, can't even get close to it. It pushed me back. Okay, so More brutes.
What's this?
Hey, get up, Felix. Come on. No, you won't be needing that anymore. Okay. Yeah, definitely what we got here?
Hey, outlaw. You know, you didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Shut up now, and you might get out of this alive. Can we hurry this up? I want that ship gutted before the Primals find us.
Yep, I think we're okay there, Felix. Talk to him in a second. I want to make sure, get all the goods. Okay. All right. Oh, let's see. You don't need that.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing. Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
I'm Troy
It's Dr.
McClure.
Fenhill.
Yeah, that's definitely a Troy McClure slash, what's his name from Futurama. Do you two know each other?
I certainly know his ex-crew. Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them than he has.
How cruel you are. I distinctly remember a special party at the Lost Hope Bar on Groundbreaker where we...
We did not.
Oh, fine. But we almost...
Keep going, and you're gonna see how good this automech is at picking up teeth.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Sure, buddy. What were they after?
Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle.
Who are these meds for?
Supposed to be for the Groundbreaker, but getting shot tends to hinder one's delivery plans.
Why does Groundbreaker need your bootleg drugs?
Hey, who are you calling bootleg? I'll have you know, these are 100% genuine stolen drugs.
Fine, why does Groundbreaker need stolen drugs?
Because the board, in all their herpetological wisdom, will only sell the meds at a huge markup. Groundbreaker knows better than to pay board prices. Not when they've got me running for them. More importantly, they can't afford to.
What corporation do you work for?
Not a damned one. I'm a free man. There isn't a corporate snake that can hold down the inimitable Captain Irion.
Captain Irion, I take it.
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
No, I don't know any Wanda.
I wager she told you to say that, the sly old bird. I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
You ought to be thanking me. You're lucky you're alive.
Yes, well, I shan't. Give Wanda my chilliest regards. And farewell to you, dear Dr. Fenhill. I trust I'll see you next I find myself on the Groundbreaker.
You'd better hope not.
Oh, what is his name? That the really smarmy, slimy captain who is convinced, well, that sleeps with Leela once and is convinced that she's just head over heels for him. Is it Brock or this is gonna bug me, but I of course I'll remember as soon as I'm done with this one, or knowing how it works, JD Smith will remember and tell me in the comments. Oh, that's just going to bug me. Oh well. Okay, mechanical sentry. I bet you I'm hearing more primals, so let's... Might as well get the experience, right?
Here we go! My top's done! Not bad, huh? Somebody help Ellie!
Colonel Butterscotch? Am I reading that right? That's Colonel Butterscotch. Whew. Colonel Butterscotch. After repeatedly getting beat up by primals, you no longer function well when they attack you or your companions. Yeah, we'll do it. Why not? Let's do that. We'll get better prices for sales. Necklace, earrings, insulated, heavy armor. Wow, he had quite a bit on him. You go, Captain Butterscotch. Captain's log, independent freighter, getaway sticks. I want to retire on Groundbreaker. One more job, I told myself. Never had any trouble with outlaws until now. I told them what we were hauling, but they shut off comms and opened fire again. They're shooting to wound. It's only a matter of time before this bird falls out of the sky, so I'm setting her down in hopes that we can broker some agreeable terms of surrender. Even if it means my head, at least the crew gets a fighting chance. Can't shake the feeling that they were ready for me, like they knew exactly which route I'd take. What a way to end a career. Excuse me, folks. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, you guys keep getting beat up by these primals. It didn't just save up so much money. Excuse me again. Oh hey, how's it going?
Since beginning.
Looks like we're doing this.
Prepare.
I know I saw another drone, but apparently they killed it, and it fell out of the way. No clue where it fell to. Oakley dokley. It's time to get back to the ship. No. Okay, so I can sell off what I've got here. So, sell our junk. Basically just selling off the very basic stuff. Ooh. Yeah, those actually have some possible use. Get rid of you, though. And since I'm going to light ammo, or actually, yeah, you are light, yep. Okay. Alright. And... yes, let's go back up to the ship. Oh, wrong side of the ship. Where are you guys going? What are you doing, Felix? Ellie, there you go. So we got 2 more missions done. That's not too bad. But looking at the time, it does look like we've run out for this episode. But let's go ahead and let things load up here and just...
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit.
Before I forget, let's go ahead and... okay, throw those in there. I may choose to come back to them, but let's just make sure I don't forget them, I don't lose them. Actually, no, that's right. That's right. I was gonna look to make sure they actually wouldn't be better off in my inventory. So, flintlock, automatic pistol versus flintlock. Yep, slightly better. And tossable stick, not for me, but for Felix. 127, 70. No. His is better, possibly with a tinker or two, but Alright, so, yep, I'm going to go ahead and call it here, but, yeah, we'll figure out. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we are going to make that right there today's thumbnail. But, alright. With that, it's time to bring this particular episode to a close. As always, if you like what I'm doing here, please go ahead and do me a favor. Like or dislike the video. Click the subscribe button to get notifications, as well as ring the bell for notifications. Of course, you got to do both if you want to actually hear from me. And make sure to leave a comment or some constructive criticism in the commentary down below. In fact, actually, since I asked it, if you know the name of the character I'm talking about, feel free to mention it in the comments below. I'm sure I'll already have figured it out, but hey, maybe you'll get to it before I do, right? Anyways, if you find that notifications are not coming through YouTube, I do send notices about all my video uploads via my Twitter, @BiscuitEaterYT. As always, I do appreciate you coming along on this journey with me. I hope that it is as much fun for you as it is for me. So, until we meet again, game on, lovelies.